Jesus Christ, man. Finally you're alive. 34 minutes later. God damn it. It's funny how things just don't align, you know? I thought today was that day where I'm gonna have like this show started exactly at like 10 p.m. And God knows I don't know what happened. Oh Jesus. Eh, what? We started the show at exactly what 30 minutes past, bro. What? What in the world just happened? But anyway, it's good. Better late than never, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. And of course, this is the Nightlife Show. I'm JJ. This is the Nightlife Show. For all the titles.
I say chase your dreams, man. Do that thing, man, that keeps you up at night. That thing that bothers you, man, that makes you trip. You can't quit thinking. That thing, man, that you wake up in the middle of the night, you got a new idea. That's what you got to chase. Because anything else, it's going to disappoint you. You forever be sad, man. If you don't chase that dream, you're going to forever be miserable, man.
Life has a tricky way of making you feel like you can't make it. You can start out doing so well, and then things hit you and you start to waver. You start to stumble. You start to sway. Your steps get a little shorter. But if you can manage to muscle up enough strength to keep putting one foot in front of the other, it might not look well. You may have to do it ugly. But what I want you to do is continue to do.
Be proud of yourself. Small achievements. Look at yourself in the mirror like a beast.
Motivation is not a real thing. You're not going to be permanently motivated to do things that you don't want to do.
So then, Andrew, how do I do it? Like, how do I do it?
People who train every day don't want to train every day. They are not motivated to train every day. They are something else. Motivation is the wrong word. They are not motivated. So
They're not motivated. They're freaking disciplined. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Tuesday, man. Welcome to the show, man. We are a little bit late. Technically kidogo. You know, sometimes, as in nimefikisha 30 minutes, but I've never started this show this late. And from the moment I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, God damn it. Sometimes ni kama vitu wazi align tu venye mtu kwa mind yake anajiambia. Because today I was like, this is the earliest I'm going to start this show today. Because I had most of the time because I came back early, so I had all the time to prepare. And then God knows what happened. 37 minutes later is when you're starting the show. Goodness. But tumesema better late than never, man. How is everyone doing, man? Welcome to the show. It is Reddit Tuesday. Jesus Christ. Moro Dombi, of course, officially representing. Welcome to the show, man. Of course, what did I want to say? Before I forget, yeah, tomorrow we have that interview that is gonna be happening right here at exactly 10 p.m. Kesho hakuna kesho hatuwezi chelewa. Then I don't even know, man. I'm gonna come tomorrow late to the set, and then I'm gonna come early because leo nimekuja mapema, but I had all the time, and then here I am. But of course, it's technical issues. I was there on time, man. I could have started this show 30 minutes ago, bro. But welcome to the show, everyone. Nimemaliza. By the show, the I've made the poster. It's there on my community tab. You can go see there the poster. We're gonna be having the pastor show host. He's gonna come and tell us, bro, how much money has this guy made from this platform? He's gonna come and tell us all that, man. Otherwise, today is Reddit Tuesday. Let's go and check out a couple of those things that are happening on Reddit, and we get to discuss them one after the other. I think I had something else I wanted to say. I don't know where I'm forgetting. Nimesahau because of being late. Otherwise, I had it all with me. In my mind, nilikuwa nayo. But sahii inapotea. What was it? I think I'm forgetting. But anyway, let's continue with the show. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, welcome. Actually, can bother through the show, but ni sawa. Yeah, I'm forgetting, man. What was that? Ilikuwa nini? There's something I wanted to say, but I don't know what happened. Sasa nimesahau tena. Anyway, let's move on. So I'm gonna go straight to this Reddit discussion that I saw on Reddit. Let me share this. Let me share the nini. Let me share the window that's holding that image. Sindio? Let us see that that Reddit discussion there. So let us see. We have it. Tuko nayo hapo. We have that. So I saw that discussion, and for a moment I thought it was an interesting discussion to talk about, you know. First of all, the whole the whole discussion is about the cost of living. So this is a discussion going on on you know, on the Kenyan Reddit platform, and for a moment Umse so alinyamaza out of somewhere in his day and one day ago and said, what are some of the things you've given up due to the cost of living increasing? You understand? So he said there below, he gave up himself. Akakuja akaanza vizuri akatuambia, you know what? For some reason, I've given up having breakfast entirely. I used to have breakfast. I used to be a breakfast girl, enjoyed breakfast food and various options that exist. Now I have black tea and wait till lunchtime. Huyu anainama now. Because I mean, it's interesting to see that these things, by the way, seriously may affect watu. The cost of living, kumbe sasa, it's hitting on the nail on the head. Yeah. So you end up not having meals because you're like, you know, sa ido lazima ni manage. You're like, lazima nikule a certain portion. I must eat certain things. I must do a couple of other things differently because these videos are expensive. You understand? And so that got me thinking of mostly the things in, you know, we should give up because of, you know, the cost of living. And that got me thinking about this whole thing about, you know, sometimes every time you're like just going out, you know, eating out. You know, sometimes someone will just chill for no reason, absolutely no reason. Baby, unakaa hivi kwa nyumba, and the only thing you feel like chakula ya nyumba, no, it is not, the food is not tasting. I need to be outside. You understand? And when I look at that, nakaa hivi, and I'm like, most of the people, maybe most of the money yao inapoteleanga in those areas where they are eating out and you know, going out to eat for no reason. I mean, uko na vitu kwa nyumba but unataka tu kwenda nje. And I think those are some of the things that we're supposed to cut out, you know, for the sake of the cost of living. But wewe unaenda je tu kula tu nje for no, as unaenda kubuy tu food expensive, and especially no PSC food tamu, you know, spicy food. Understand? So the moment you look at you know, these situations, then we end up, we should give up on vitu kama hizo. You're eating out every single time. So where cost of living unasema tu inakukimbiza, but 2-3 days in a month you've eaten out very expensive food. If you look back at the month, bro, you're spending so much on that. So I think that's one thing probably I'd say most people end up spending a lot of money on. And of course, other things are like, you know, Ubering. Well, you're just Ubering everything, everywhere. You're moving from here, you want to just Uber yourself. Those are some of the things you should just give up. Wewe unasema tu hakuna do sijui nini, unalialia tu una do, and the moment you have money hivi kidogo, you want to move from point A to point B, like this is just a place which is next door, you already Ubering, let me call an Uber, bro. Kuna mat, as in maybe unless it's like too late at night, you should quit some things like Ubering. Wewe una Uber nini? Mat na vile ni mingi na vile ni poa, by the mat are good. Yeah, if at all you probably ever have an opportunity to open a mat, they're nice. But if you used to private, man, that shit is addictive as fuck. So you probably won't be able to go the public side. But of course, sometimes it's frustrating, especially if it's late at night. But vituka Uberi, enda tumia matatu bana. Tuende tuka support the matatu culture. As in, there on that particular point, tunaweza save on our money instead of missing food. Una miss aje tu wezi no unakosa aje kukula bana. I think unless it's like now too bad that you're not eating out and you're still not eating and the life is still bad. You know? I think when you get yourself in a situation where the cost of living in Akimiza, you should follow things like discounts. You're like, but what is this one? You know, you are religiously following discounts. Ukisikia tu discount tu wewe na unasikia tu Carrefour iko na discount. You're hopping on that Carrefour supermarket, grabbing all the discounts that these guys have. At those particular point, wewe sasa utakuwa unakula food yako fiti. Without having any issue. You understand? So I think on that point we can normalize that thing of like following discount, because sometimes you just see a discount and you're like, okay, I mean, why am I following discounts? It's insane discounts there. You understand? But when you fall into that category of following discounts, you end up saving a lot of money on things. So wewe utahitaji kushinda ukiteseka, unateseka nini? Una miss. So you'll be having discounted breakfast, discounted lunch, discounted dinner or supper, whichever name you call it. I think that could be a very interesting scenario. Mtu akijipata hapo. Si ndio? But of course, we have other things. Before I get to the one that's hitting on the nail, I think we should also, come you're not making enough money, by the way, just stop dating. Dating, I think, is very expensive affair. Unless you're like dating someone who's also, a mentalist. I don't know what to say. It's like quite attacked on this. But I think dating sometimes is very expensive, especially if you date mtu ina gani bana. Someone is just all over. Unaacha tu do hivi, maybe you giving money ama you the way you guys do your dating. Mtu alichukua pesa sijui akaenda akafanya vitu. I talk to people when unasikia mse niliacha do. Ati sijui niliona mtu wa kucha nikaeka kucha. Do yote nikaeka kucha. Ni sawa. Do ingine sijui nikafanya nini. As in you end up having a very expensive thing yenye inakucost. Unaget? So those are some of the things you should quit. If at all there is a high cost of living, just find somewhere you just get to unload a couple of the things that maybe zinakudisturb. Otherwise, I don't see the reason why unafaa ujifinyililie surely. Yeah? Na kudate. What else? Hauna do enough. As in, if you're not making the cost of living is already on yourself, then you want to put on someone else. And the others, you're not doing it. Oh, Jesus, Son of God. Unless I don't know, bro. I remember I talked with someone. I don't know. I don't remember, but it was something Kitungu. I can't remember the first name. Yeah, he's from Seattle, Washington. We talked with him, and he's telling me why are you dating first of all before you even 30, before you have your life first of all figured out, where you are already there. Ushaanza kujichekelea vitu mingi zinakukula kichwa. And for a moment, I'm like, okay, it's cool. Okay, I understand him. But okay, his point is not about to apply to everyone. Sisemi kila mtu point yake apply kwa maisha yenu. I'm just saying a point. I'm just trying to drive a point home. Wewe kama some of the things like those in a drain do yako, cut off such things. Uwe ukule, uachane na hizo. That's a very sensitive part. People going back on you. But another thing is when you focus on like things to do with like alternative brands. Say for example, there's this tissue that's costing 70 shillings. I don't know if it is soft tissue or what they call it. But there's another tissue that is costing, say for example, 40 shillings. Why are you buying a 70 shilling fucking thing where you can get the same thing, just different like quality? Maybe it's just doing the same thing. Why follow that thing? Why balance that with the cost of living? Unga, kuna hii unga sijui ni premium. Lakini kuna unga tu ingine. Sasa saizi the goal ni kushiba. You're not balancing anything here. Okay, that's not even balancing. You're not eating brands. Why are you following brands? Where else you're just getting the same product? You're like, I need a what do you call it? I don't want to mention. I need a certain mafuta fulani. Say even a toilet cleaner. So there's this brand yenye inajulikana vizuri. But this is another one, just does the same job, but with a lesser name, as in it's less bigger in terms of venye watu wanaijua. So with that, as in tutapata tuna save dough, but when the moment you're like talking as if, bro, you're about to give up on eating breakfast, you're gonna be the weakest human being to ever exist. Kula, wewe kula, wewe unatumia dish expensive na ukuli. How? What math are you doing? You're just on an Uber, you didn't eat breakfast in an Uber. What are you doing? Wewe kula kwanza ushibe bana. Uber utatembea, you will figure out. Yeah? I mean, but when, you know, I was going through the comments on that Reddit, and at a particular point I saw someone says, you're missing lunch. Unainama tu design ingine create. So cost of living inakuja na kukimbiza design that you decide to you know to kuinama like sana. Una get? You're attacking someone. Feel like you're attacking someone. I'm not attacking anyone. Yeah, blogs, I'm not attacking. I don't think I'm attacking anyone. Yes, people. Leo umeniambulia, bro. What the fuck? I'm not targeting anyone. I'm just talking point blank. This is something I just saw. I'm not attacking. No, I'm not attacking anyone. I'm just talking facts on this. Maybe you have other goals though, but I'm not attacking. Anyway, let me go on. So I saw a comment. I'm saying like, I miss lunch. I miss maka supper. Una miss lunch, una miss supper. Una miss lunch, juu supper ulikula vitu. And you're missing so many meals. Yani unateseka tu. What is the best alternative when life gets hard? Because sometimes I feel like I don't know. I know many people maybe have different opinion on this, but I think people should normalize, you know. When I get, people should try and normalize going back. You understand? Say for example, I know this sounds bad, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. Sometimes you should just step back. It doesn't mean that umeanguka zi. But imagine if mtu akisikia mambo imemlemea by the bad uteseke. Sometimes should you just normalize going back, for example, home? As in, someone uteseke, ukuli. Kwani kuna food by the mingi. Lakini wewe by the you can't. Zi. Afadhali umiss breakfast. Ukule lunch. Uiname sapa ukunywe maji, watch movie, you're buying time that whole time. As in, na kwenu watu hawajalala njaa kwenu. I mean, that's kwani what's family for, by the way? Si familia ni yako ikuja hapo ikusupport in times of like when you feel like you're down in a certain way, you find your family hapo ikusaidia, instead of you just being there all along ukiteseka. What's your personal opinion on this? Because I feel like also families and parents and all those people need to normalize this, that msi anaweza enda na like a rude. Okay, it doesn't mean like you know, wengine atasema ni sign of weakness, but anyway, mbona udedi? Why must you die? And as much as we want to act like we are these cool people where, you know, ukitoka umetoka, you understand? Ukienda umeenda, afadhali uende ulale nje, afadhali uende ulale karibu ulale nje. Na kwani wewe unajivunika na mablanketi kaa 20. Wewe ulale tu nje ndio tu you prove a point. Which point are you proving? Okay, I understand maybe could go back is you know, kuna venye inakupelekanga in a certain comfort zone. But usikufe, no, usilale njaa. Hata kwa usilale njaa bana. Especially if you don't have a job, si ndio? Hauna job. You are not making a living in any way. So you're just struggling your life every single day. I know. I know this is gonna sound controversial in a way, because still sometimes kung'ang'ana is the real deal. But sasa pia ikifika sasa point fulani bana, imefika mwisho, umefika rock bottom, we piga nini, piga U-turn. You didn't kill anyone at your place. Wao kuua mtu, we rudi kwenu bana. Badala una miss, unaona tu ma meals hivi unajifanya unainama tu. What's your take on that? I'd love to hear your opinion on that whole thing about sometimes, taking a step back. Una nini, una replan, una re-strategize your plan. Yeah? Mbona anasema kwanza ni kuuza simu kule. Hey. I understand, yeah. Umeneza by the way, so uze simu, pesa ya simu unajua utauza itaisha. First of all, by the time you have your phone, I'm sure it's probably I don't know. I mean, let's get those solutions. Uza simu kule, Hauna job bado, maisha imekuwa ngumu. Umeinama sasa, umekonda, umetupa kilo kaa 15. Wewe ni kwenda unaenda by the way. Is it right to go back? Is it right? I'd love to know. I'd love to know different people's opinion on this. As in, I see me si dedi huku bana. Let me go back. For me, I think I know there's a song that I don't know, giving in. You have to fight and do whatever. Sindio? I mean, that was an interesting discussion. So, watu wa kuinama, muiname kabisa. Hope you're not muinami ndo mnunue mashamba sijui wapi. Some people wanainama too, planning for so much in the future. Understand? Otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna move on to something different, because it's also interesting, yeah, to think about that. Lakini msiname sana, watu wa kuinama bana. Hold up. Yeah. Bas, there is a young bloke say, "Ai, Masukuma zinahamia huko ushago zinapoa kuku. Siwezi teseka. Unateseka nini? You get to a point where you feel like you're going to... Why are you waiting? Why are you waiting to die? Unainama kila siku. That is very clear. That's very nice. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, watching from Dubai, Biggie 254. Yeah, Biggie 254, I think I saw him yesterday, but I think he get lost somewhere around there yesterday. But yeah, kwenu watu wanatupa chakula ni mingi. And then wewe unateseka, usiteseke. Don't fear those things. What people, I don't know. Don't. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sindio? Otherwise, let's move on to another ready discussion. Because that kidogo was very intense, man. But let's move on to this one here. So I saw this this is an unpopular opinion, a very controversial one. Sindio? But I want us just to read this through. Quick, fast. Sindio? So this person came on Reddit and is like, high school reunions are nonsense. Sindio? So he gave let's read it through kidogo. Haraka mbio sana. So today he received a notification that he was added, or she was added, I don't know the gender, to a high school graduates of 2009. There were nearly, of course, over 200 people that I soon got the notification. I saw people cheering up and greeting each other. So telling how much they missed those high school days. After a short period of time, those so-called lifelong best friends started a planned reunion, and they managed to decide the exact date. What makes this story bizarre is that nearly 60 people have already agreed to show up. And I thought, and I know, this number will increase with time. And it made me feel kind of strange. The person, not me. So he said, don't get them wrong. I never hated high school. I still have a few friends that I'm still in touch from those days. Anyway, I just wanted to make, because some of my friends have already made the decision to attend. So when I saw this discussion, I remembered very well, vividly. I think a couple of years later, after we finished high school, I don't know if someone just created some groups there. And they're like, we need a reunion. We need to meet. So this group, people started sending their pictures. And I looked at someone and I was like, this person cannot have been in my class. I can't remember. Me, by the way, I have no single memory yenye nimeona mtu. and they had planned this whole thing, and for some reason they settled on a date, yeah, watu wanafaa waende kumeet. But this thing never ended up happening. I think all of them agreed that this thing is, for some reason, nonsense. Taki kuita nonsense, but for some reason it's a nonsense thing. So we are just gonna be there. I'm gonna give an example. For me, there are people I've never talked to from my high school. How many years later? Over 6 years later. Over 6 years later. I've never had any interaction with them for over all those 6 years. What are we meeting to talk about? We're just gonna be there trying to remember of those memories. And like, oh, you remember how you guys laugh at like some things like those. I don't know. I don't know if you guys feel the same way about those things called high school reunions. I mean, it's good. You know, zingine naonanga it's like people want just to come wapimie watu wengine. You're like, which level are you in life? You know, wengine wako wapi? You know, that's what sometimes I feel this whole thing inakuanga about. Because nakanga even I look at the whole reasoning behind the, you know, the reunions, na nakosa kabisa by the way. Kabisa, I tend to not see any meaningful reason why we should have such reunions. Because if someone you guys were meant to be in touch, mtakuwa in touch vizuri sana, you guys will find each other. Like, I'm sure for me, right now, there must be a couple of people from way back my high school. Yeah, I've seen one. I've seen actually two right now from my high school on this live size. You know, we just had, you know, some acquaintance with those people. You know, so iliisha tunaenda kudu nini, tunaenda kufanya nini. So we just go there. Wengine wakuja venye, wengine hawatakuja because they might feel like, you know what, maybe I'm not in that position in life. Watu wa head boy wale walikuwa wanaambia wengine mnyamaze tusome. Kama hayuko vizuri, by the way, will not show up. Kama wako mbaya, he's going to settle wherever he is. Ule mtu watu walikuwa anakuja, amekuja na Mercedes yake safi polite. Ule mwenye alikuwa anamwambia wewe sijui nini, haezi kuja, hizi vitu haziwezi work. You know, because so many people are in very different positions in life at this particular point. Mwingine ni kama mimi hapa nawapigia tu kelele kila siku. You know, and then for me, I think I'd go, man. I'd go. Plan, I'll come. But that's nonsense anyway. You know, so when you look at such things, we cut off such things, man. What are we going to do? Mtu ule alikuwa head boy. Alikuwa anawatisha wakati amevaa, you know, different school uniforms. They were the ones who had this in touch with the teacher. Mko wapi kujeni? This is your time. Ule mwenye alikuwa anaonekana asomange na kuangi serious, anakuja hapo maisha iko best in the world. You know, so I feel like hizo ni reunions zingine should get rid of. What are reunion? I think I support that person who came through with that discussion on that. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's move on to one quick one. First, we have another one here, which I think I don't want to talk about it mostly. I just want to put a link. I just want to hear you guys' opinions on this. First of all, let me put a link and remind you guys that tomorrow we have one of the biggest interviews we ever had. We know one of the biggest YouTubers is gonna be here tomorrow. She's gonna be here tomorrow, man. He's gonna tell us the secret. He's gathered 55 million views, bro. 55. I'm saying a millionaire already. But I'm amepita so many big content creators. If you look at the social chat, bro, he's on top there. Maybe people don't even know him sana. Wengine nilishaanza kuniambia vitu, but we will ask him all those questions. He's gonna be here live tomorrow. It's confirmed. 10 p.m. tomorrow. Make sure you come through to the show. But on this next discussion, I want you guys to come through in and, you know, talk about this, because for some reason I feel like it's a very sensitive part and needs a lot of information behind it, and needs a lot of backing up from maybe what we know from history, from different relationships with people. So I want us to just jump in on this, all of us. Stacking it up opinions, maybe they might sound biased. So the link is there down. Yeah, the link is there. Join in before I introduce the topic. But don't forget to come through tomorrow. Tutaeka nini. But then someone, I was to put my phone number. Oh my god, I forgot. Tulichelewa and then I forgot to put my number. For anything. Someone told me to put my phone number. Hapa. Acha niweke saizi. Right now, quick fast. Call me hata sasa nipigeni direct. Naweka my personal number. Ndio hiyo. Let me even pin it. Hey! Lakini I think I'll have to put my phone on airplane mode, yeah. There's my phone number. Sasa nimeona sasa I'm going public, yeah. Oh my god, shit. But anyway, let's move on a little bit to a couple of other things. So the discussion that I want to share, Yapa, it is there. Let me put it up. I want you guys to give me your opinion on this, because we are men, man. Especially men who are in this life battle. Yeah. The moment I read the first, but men die, bro. The fuck. So men die on the inside when they don't feel needed anymore. And that's a discussion. And many simply complete the act. Wow, they complete the act of killing themselves. A man's biggest pain is feeling useless, that he cannot contribute, he cannot make a difference. Men throughout history were the hunters, the warriors, the fathers, the elders, the tribal leaders, the king, the seers. Their meaning and life purpose came from their mission. Men die, bro. Discussion sitaki kuapproach na ufalo. Acha naweza kuja hapa na mchezo wengine bana niharibu. And it's a very sensitive thing, man. For actually all of us who are men. Man. So you saw the discussion. Let me put it up there. So men die on the inside when they don't feel needed anymore. That's the whole discussion. As in, there's always this thing in inasemangwa that men die fast. Ukiangalia in like so many instances, apart from maybe instances in will involve a disease, but not just natural death, men die fast. So for us as men, have we accepted that we die fast? Kwanza tukubali hapo. Is it something, because I can't imagine dying fast because of what? Why am I even dying fast? Okay, all of us will die anyway. But atinakufa tu juu I am just a man, as in. Okay, the whole point is the men don't feel appreciated enough. On that, men don't feel appreciated. That's bad. Anyway, let me just talk about it. Whichever direction you take, I don't care. So, when I've had a couple of stories that people share, and of course in tables where men sit down and they're sharing their things, and for some reason they're always the ones when you're on a force yango kutulia. I remember there's one person we went to talk to, and he's like, you see the way mnanionanga nikiongea huku sana? I wish you guys saw me at my house. Bro, nakaa katoto. I'm just like a nobody. Like nikifika, as in mnikio kwangu by the way mwezi jua ni mimi. You guys can't realize that it is me. Mimi. Mnipate kwangu. Because like everything around you turned like against you. Take an example. Umepata watoto, they became big. And they took sides in their life already. They've already settled on their mom being the who they support. Mzae hapo we zibana, we ni nini bana. Unaona? So the mzae amebidi ametulia. By the way umelea watoto wamekuwa big, watoto wako na mandevu, wengine ni warefu hata kukuliko, wako na nguvu kukuliko. You understand? Wengine kaa ni mademu washakuwa big as in mtu anaenda kukaa mama yake as in that size. So you as the father, unaenda kuambia mtu nini? So the only thing you're gonna do, you're just gonna be this person who's dying inside. Umechill too. Because you are the man as in ourselves when you're wanakukimbiza, so you just end up chilling. Una get like unatulia tu, unaona? It's bad, man. I just said as in umekaa tu as in Jesus Christ. Hawa tu jaribu ulete vurugu atuwe ndio baba yao. My friend. Ile mbio utakimbizwa na watoto wako. And that tends to agree with this statement. Men die on the inside because they will feel they are not needed anymore. And the kids are like, why? Unatesea nani? So you just, I don't know. Hi, Jesus. What's your take on this whole thing of men dying fast? Because I'm ready to read your comments. By the way, you can just put in your comments there. What is this thing about men dying? Tunadedi ndani kwa nini? Why have you expect? Mbona tumesha accept this that we are ready to die? We die inside already. Hey, Jesus Christ. Hey, man. I think we need to stand up as men. Najua, I think pia society na venye ime set up vitu is very funny because you find men wameweka what do you call it? Wameweka a thing yenye, what is the, I'm trying to find the best way to explain what I'm trying to say. Men out here, but ataseka bedhe na msemi. Men, you guys are dying fast. Kijenda isema itakaa vibaya. I know there are ladies watching this show. Staki mseme, I don't want you guys to take nini bad, but anyway. Hey, Jesus, man, take care. Just build yourself a freaking empire. Now, I feel if you ever maybe sit down and you feel like maybe life haikupeleki the right way, haikupeleki in the right direction, why should you, as in, live in that direction? Yeah, Kani was they don't have, why are you staying there? Can you get the hell out of there and go? Can you just go and live your life? You have a whole life ahead of you. You're just with people who don't appreciate you, and you just wait to the day you die. Wasemanga alikuwa nani? Can you just get the hell out of there, bro? Get the hell out of there, man. Hiyo kitu inibambi sana, but I'm just gonna end that discussion because it's bad. It's really bad. It's hurting me kidogo inside, so let me just leave it that point. Ndio. Otherwise, it's 12 minutes past 11. Sitaki mambo mingi saa hizi. I'm just preparing for tomorrow's show. We're gonna be having Stano in the building from Pastor Show. It's gonna be here tomorrow. And by the way, people who've not seen Pastor Show, let me take you to his channel right now. So you can go and subscribe to his channel. Itakuja hapa kesho, Pastor Show. Let me bring him on. It's gonna be here kesho. Zingine wazinikasirisha sana. Anyway, guys. guys, I felt bad on that discussion. I felt bad. Anyone else who has something before I leave? Thank you to cut off anyone. I don't just want to leave, man. But I just said something. I felt bad in a way, but I'm a pioneer. Just become a pioneer. Love mystic shit, bro. I can't imagine just. Labda nataka kusema kitu bana, twende bana. Bora ukuja hapa bana. Kuja tuambie kitu bana. Kuja tuambie kitu before twende. We meet tomorrow 10 p.m. guys. 10 p.m. live. And 10 p.m. Sasa kusema sana. We meet tomorrow. Bora wako wapi bana? By the way, today we are live on TikTok and Twitter. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you guys we are live on Twitter. Ala. Na tu kuingia TikTok leo. Leo tu kutap tap by the way. Watu wana tap tap huko kwa screen. Let me cut this thing off, man. It's been a nice show. Kumbe nimeleta discussions mbaya mbaya. Wait. When is my... Oh, it's X. God. X. Sorry, guys. It's X. X. Yeah, we are live on X. Oh, yeah, we are live on X. Yeah, we're live on X. Just confirm that. Guys, see you guys tomorrow, man. It's been an amazing show. Acha nikatia hapo. I just said a bad feeling. Ndio. Kuna nini kesho kurugenzi. Good night.
I say chase your dreams, man. Do that thing, man, that keeps you up at night. That thing that bothers you, man, that makes you trip. You can't quit thinking about it. That thing, man, that you wake up in the middle of the night, you got a new idea. That's what you got to chase. Because anything else, it's going to point you. You're going to forever be sad, man. If you don't chase that dream, you're going to forever be miserable, man.
Life has a tricky way of making you feel like you can't make it. You can start out doing so well, and then things hit you and you start to waver. You start to stumble. You start to sway. Your steps get a little shorter. But if you can manage to muscle up enough strength to keep putting one foot in front of the other, it might not look well. You may have to do it ugly. But what I want you to do is continue to do it.
Be proud of yourself. Small achievements. Ndio watu wengine waanze kuangalia vile wewe unajiona. Look at yourself in the mirror like a beast.
Motivation is not a real thing. You're never going to be permanently motivated to do things that you don't want to do.
So then, Andrew, how do I do it? Like, how do I do it?
People who train every day don't want to train every day. They are not motivated to train every day. They are something else. Motivation is the wrong word. They are not